Europeans have always been known for their love of travel, adventure, and relocation. But in recent years, certain countries have fallen off the radar, becoming less attractive to Europeans seeking a new start or even a vacation. From economic instability to political unrest, these nations are being avoided for reasons that might surprise you. Today, we're diving into the top 10 countries Europeans are avoiding in 2025 and uncovering the challenges pushing them away. Let's take a closer look at what's keeping these nations off the list of desirable destinations. And before we get started, don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on more engaging content. Let's get started. Greece. Greece used to be a popular destination for Europeans, especially retirees looking for sunny weather and affordable living. However, the country's ongoing economic struggles have made it a less attractive option for expats. Greece's economic crisis in the early 2010s led to high unemployment and cuts to social services. Even though the economy is slowly recovering, many Europeans are wary of moving to a country still grappling with austerity measures and limited job prospects. Greece has introduced higher taxes on foreign income, which has discouraged many potential expats from moving there. The cost of living may be affordable, but the tax burden can offset any savings, making it a less appealing option for European retirees and workers alike. For younger Europeans seeking work, Greece offers limited opportunities outside of seasonal tourism jobs. Unemployment remains relatively high, and securing stable, well-paying employment is difficult. Many expats who moved to Greece during the 2000s have since left, citing economic hardship and a lack of job security. Some retirees who had once flocked to Greek islands for an affordable lifestyle have now returned to their home countries due to financial difficulties. Greece's economic challenges, combined with high taxes and limited job opportunities, have made it less attractive for Europeans seeking a new home. While it remains a great holiday destination, moving there full-time has become a more complicated choice. Number 9. South Africa. South Africa used to be a magnet for European expats, especially those seeking adventure or a warm climate. However, rising concerns about safety and political instability have caused a significant decline in European migration to the country. South Africa has one of the highest crime rates in the world, and many Europeans are reluctant to move there due to concerns about safety. According to Numbeo, South Africa ranks high on global crime indices, with frequent reports of violent crime, including home invasions and carjackings. Despite being one of the most developed countries in Africa, South Africa suffers from extreme wealth disparity. This gap has contributed to social unrest and protests, making it a less stable environment for potential expats. Corruption and political instability have further eroded confidence in South Africa's future. European expats who once saw the country as a land of opportunity are increasingly choosing other destinations with more stable governance. Many European expats who moved to South Africa for business opportunities in the 1990s and 2000s have since relocated due to safety concerns. High-profile incidents of crime targeting foreign nationals have made headlines, reinforcing the perception of South Africa as a risky destination. Despite its natural beauty and unique culture, South Africa's high crime rates and political instability have caused many Europeans to reconsider moving there. The risks often outweigh the rewards for those seeking a safer and more predictable lifestyle. Number 8. Argentina. Argentina was once a dream destination for Europeans looking for a new adventure in South America. But in recent years, its economic troubles have made it a much less appealing option. Argentina's economy has been in turmoil for years, with high inflation rates and a devalued currency making it difficult for expats to maintain a stable standard of living. In 2023, the inflation rate reached over 100%, making it one of the worst in the world. The Argentinian peso has lost significant value against the euro, which means that even with European savings, expats struggle to keep up with rising prices for basic goods and services. Many Europeans who once enjoyed the affordability of Argentina now find it hard to manage daily expenses. The country's notoriously slow and inefficient bureaucracy adds to the challenges of living in Argentina. Whether it's securing a visa, opening a bank account, or dealing with local authorities, expats often find themselves frustrated by the red tape. Many expats from Spain and Italy who moved to Argentina during more prosperous times have since returned to Europe, citing economic instability and a lack of long-term prospects as the main reasons for leaving. Argentina's economic instability and complex bureaucracy have driven many Europeans away, despite the country's rich culture and natural beauty. The risks of inflation and currency devaluation have made it a tough place to live for those seeking financial stability. Number 7. Turkey. Turkey has historically been a popular destination for Europeans, particularly those looking for affordable living and proximity to both Europe and Asia. However, recent political changes and economic struggles have caused a sharp decline in expat interest. Under the leadership of President Erdogan, Turkey has seen increasing authoritarianism, with crackdowns on freedom of speech and political dissent. Many Europeans are wary of moving to a country where civil liberties are under threat and political unrest is growing. The Turkish lira has experienced significant devaluation, making everyday living costs highly unpredictable. The currency lost 44% of its value in 2021, and inflation continues to be a major issue, pushing up prices for housing, food, and utilities. While many Europeans have enjoyed Turkey's rich culture, increasing tensions between secular and conservative values have made some expats feel uncomfortable or unwelcome, particularly in more rural areas. British and German expats who once flocked to Turkey for its low cost of living and beautiful coastline are now leaving in large numbers, citing political unrest and economic uncertainty as major concerns. Turkey's political changes and economic struggles have turned it from an expat paradise into a challenging place to live. Many Europeans who once called Turkey home are now looking elsewhere for stability and peace of mind. Number 6. Venezuela. Once a prosperous nation with a booming economy, Venezuela has now become one of the least desirable places for Europeans to move to due to its severe economic and political crises. Venezuela has been suffering from one of the worst hyperinflation crises in modern history, with inflation rates reaching over 1,000,000% in recent years. This has made basic necessities like food and medicine scarce and expensive. The ongoing political conflict between the government of President Nicolás Maduro and opposition forces has resulted in widespread protests, violence, and instability. For Europeans, moving to Venezuela is seen as a high-risk decision due to the lack of political and social stability. Power outages, water shortages, and a collapsing healthcare system have made living conditions in Venezuela extremely difficult. Many expats who had moved to Venezuela during its oil boom have since left due to the deteriorating quality of life. Many European oil workers and business owners who moved to Venezuela during the 1990s and early 2000s have since left, citing unbearable living conditions and a lack of basic infrastructure as their reasons for leaving. Venezuela's hyperinflation, political turmoil, and crumbling infrastructure have made it one of the least attractive destinations for European expats. What was once a promising country for relocation is now struggling with severe crises. Number 5. Brazil. Brazil's vibrant culture, tropical climate, and economic opportunities once attracted Europeans in droves. But in recent years, the country has become a less desirable option due to increasing crime rates and economic challenges. Brazil has one of the highest crime rates in the world, with violence, theft, and drug-related crime being major issues. Cities like Rio de Janeiro and São Paulo, which were once expat hubs, are now viewed as dangerous, particularly for foreign nationals. Despite being one of the largest economies in Latin America, Brazil has a significant wealth gap, which contributes to social unrest. Many European expats find it difficult to navigate the extreme inequality and the challenges it brings to daily life. Brazil has been facing political upheaval, with corruption scandals and frequent protests destabilizing the country. Many Europeans who moved to Brazil for business or leisure are now reconsidering due to the uncertain political climate. European expats, particularly those from Portugal and Italy, have been leaving Brazil in recent years, citing concerns over safety and the rising cost of living in urban areas. Brazil's high crime rates and political instability have diminished its appeal as a destination for European expats. While its cultural vibrancy remains a draw, the risks associated with living there are hard to ignore. Number 4. Egypt. Egypt has always been a cultural gem, attracting Europeans with its ancient history and stunning landscapes. However, in recent years, safety concerns and political instability have made it a less attractive destination for Europeans looking to relocate. Since the Arab Spring in 2011, Egypt has experienced political instability and frequent protests. The government's crackdown on dissent, along with military control, has made the country less appealing for Europeans who value personal freedom and political stability. While tourism to the pyramids and other historical sites remains popular, many Europeans are hesitant to move to Egypt due to concerns about terrorism and civil unrest. The UK Foreign Office regularly issues travel warnings for certain regions of the country. Europeans living in Egypt often report difficulties adjusting to the country's conservative social norms, particularly regarding women's rights and freedom of expression. These cultural differences can make it challenging for Europeans to feel fully integrated. Many expats who had moved to Egypt for work, particularly in the tourism and oil industries, have left due to concerns about safety and the increasing restrictions on free speech and civil liberties. Egypt's rich cultural history is undeniable, but the country's political instability and safety concerns have made it a less attractive destination for Europeans. The allure of ancient history is tempered by modern-day challenges. Number 3. Thailand. Thailand used to be a popular destination for European expats, thanks to its tropical climate, affordable cost of living, and welcoming culture. However, in recent years, it has become less attractive due to changes in visa policies, rising costs, and political instability. Over the last few years, Thailand has implemented stricter visa regulations for foreigners. Long-term stays have become more difficult to secure, and visa renewals are often complicated by bureaucratic red tape. Many expats who once enjoyed Thailand's relaxed visa policies now find it difficult to stay long-term without significant financial investments. While Thailand was once a haven for affordable living, prices have steadily risen in popular expat destinations like Bangkok, Chiang Mai, and Phuket. Housing, healthcare, and education costs have increased, making it harder for European expats to maintain a comfortable lifestyle. Thailand has experienced frequent political protests and military coups over the past decade, contributing to a sense of uncertainty. The country's ongoing political tensions make it less appealing to those seeking a stable environment to live and work. Many European retirees who flocked to Thailand in the 1990s and early 2000s for its affordability and tropical lifestyle have now left, citing the rising cost of living and difficulty navigating the changing visa landscape as reasons for their departure. Thailand's stricter visa policies, rising costs, and ongoing political unrest have made it less attractive for Europeans looking to relocate. Despite its natural beauty and warm climate, the challenges of living there have caused many expats to reconsider their move. Number 2. Mexico. Mexico's warm climate and affordable living used to attract Europeans, but rising crime rates and drug-related violence have made it a much less desirable destination in recent years. Mexico's ongoing drug war has led to widespread violence, particularly in certain regions. While popular tourist destinations like Cancun and Playa del Carmen are still relatively safe, many other areas of the country are plagued by cartel violence, making it a risky place for expats. Corruption within local governments and law enforcement has made it difficult for foreign nationals to feel secure in Mexico. Europeans looking for a peaceful, stable environment often find Mexico's political and legal systems too unpredictable. Reports of kidnappings, theft, and extortion have increased in recent years, particularly targeting wealthier foreigners. This has made Mexico a less appealing option for Europeans who prioritize safety and security. Many European retirees who had once moved to Mexico for its affordability have started to return to Europe due to rising crime rates and concerns over personal safety. Mexico's increasing levels of violence and corruption have caused a significant decline in its appeal as a relocation destination for Europeans. What was once a paradise for affordable living has now become a place where personal safety is a major concern. Number 1. India. India's vibrant culture, rich history, and booming tech industry once attracted Europeans looking for adventure and opportunity. However, in recent years, issues related to air pollution, safety, and bureaucracy have caused many to think twice before making the move. India has some of the most polluted cities in the world, with Delhi frequently topping global rankings for poor air quality. European expats are increasingly concerned about the long-term health risks of living in cities with high pollution levels, leading many to seek cleaner environments. Navigating India's complex bureaucracy can be a frustrating experience for expats. Whether it's securing a visa, dealing with government paperwork, or simply getting utilities set up, the process is often slow and inefficient. India has made global headlines for its issues with gender-based violence. European women, in particular, often report feeling unsafe in certain parts of the country, which has contributed to a decline in female expats moving there. Many European professionals who moved to India for work opportunities in the tech or business sectors have since left due to concerns over air quality and personal safety, choosing cleaner and safer destinations instead. India's cultural richness is undeniable, but concerns over pollution, safety, and bureaucracy have made it a less attractive option for Europeans. The challenges of living in India often outweigh the opportunities for many expats. As we've explored today, moving abroad isn't just about finding beautiful landscapes or exciting cultures. There are many factors to consider, and some of these countries that were once top choices for European expats no longer make the cut. Whether it's the political unrest in places like Venezuela, the rising crime rates in Brazil, or economic instability in Turkey, these factors have caused Europeans to rethink their relocation options. It's always crucial to weigh the benefits and challenges of living in any new country. Research, community reviews, and even first-hand accounts from current or past expats can provide invaluable insight into whether a destination is right for you. But what about you? Have you lived in any of these countries, or have you considered moving to one? What was your experience like? Let us know in the comments below. Your stories could help others make better decisions about their next big move. And of course, before you go, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on more travel insights, tips, and advice. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.